As scary as venomous viruses sound, the cabbages are actually completely safe for human consumption. Various previous studies showed that the virus has no effect on mammals, and the venom produced by the scorpion is only potent enough to kill insects. But would you consider veggies fronting up to you with a venomous tail and pincers safe? Well, I suppose that's up to you. But it's likely to be a while before you have to worry about that, though. Because since the cabbage experiment took place in the 90s, there's still been no word on widespread applications. And until the Food and Drug Administration says it's safe, it's not likely we'll ever come across wacky frankenfoods of this kind. But as you'll soon see, if frankenfoods are your thing, there's still plenty to tuck into. The Frankenstein tree. If the concept of a fruit salad tree sounds like the stuff of dreams to you, you'll be pleasantly surprised to learn about the very real Frankenstein tree. Otherwise known as the tree of 40 fruit, this bizarre, singular specimen can, you guessed it, grow 40 different kinds of fruit. I'm not kidding. Artist Sam Van Aken came up with the concept to grow a single tree bearing fruits like peaches, plums, apricots, and cherries in 2008. Van Aken achieved this by an amazing process called chip grafting, which involves slicing a chunk of branch from one of the desired fruit trees, inserting it into a slit in a branch on the main working tree, and wrapping it up with tape to heal by itself. Once the pieces fuse, the attachment buds into a new branch. Over the course of 5 years, Van Aken added branches from 40 different donor plants to the tree. Out of necessity, the ones he chose already had strong similarities in their chromosomal structure. In fact, cross-pollinating would be impossible if they weren't all stone fruit varieties, as they wouldn't have enough genetic material in common to breed. Dozens of these stone fruit Frankenstein trees have now been planted throughout the U.S., and in the spring, the trees of 40 fruit come to life with white-pink blossoms and explode in an array of delicious fruit in sequence. I'm not sure what else he has planned, but I'd say we can count on this as Sam Van Aken's most fruitful endeavor so far. Web-spinning goats. We've heard of Spider-Man and Spider-Ham, aka Peter Porker, but as utterly insane as it sounds, scientists have actually created a real-life goat-spider hybrid. The strange saga of the spider goat began in the early 2000s, when a group of Canadian scientists from Nexia Biotechnologies decided to genetically modify goats to produce spider silk. Amazingly, some types of silk spiders produce is 5 times stronger than steel and more elastic than rubber, making it a very desirable resource. But gathering it from spiders in usable quantities is nearly impossible. So instead, Nexia scientists spliced the silk-making gene from orb spiders into the part of goat's DNA that produces milk in the udders. Then, when the female goats they developed featuring these genes matured and produced milk, it was full of a glue-like protein called fibroin that, when purified, dried, dissolved, and spun into microfibers, provides super strength and stretchability. This makes it perfect for usage in body armor, airbags, and even for use in repairing human ligaments. However, at this point, no one's quite figured out how to produce the fibroin in high enough quantities to be economically viable. So don't expect to see a lot of spider goats at your local petting zoo just yet. We'll be leaving the spider hybrids to marvel, for now. A feast for the eyes. Broccoli and cauliflower are staples of a healthy plate. But if you ever feel yourself getting bored of the regular versions of these veggies, why not try an exotic cross between the two? Introducing the Broccoflower.